Hi, everybody. This is Coach Kenny here with the first of hopefully many videos. This is an introduction into select soccer, into our little team that we started up here, where Coach Eric and I are very excited to have a team to get to coach. And hopefully, these videos will help us understand how to play the game. And this first one is to sort of introduce us into select soccer, a step up from playing the rec soccer that we have been used to. First of all, select soccer should be fun. It should be positive as well. We should always have a fun time. This is something that we're choosing to do, and so we should have fun doing it. It should be competitive. It is select soccer, so we are trying to win games, and we're trying to improve, first of all, as a player individually. Of course, we want to make friends out of this. Maybe you came into the team knowing a few players already, and if we do, we want to expand who our friends are on the team, because teams that are friendly together are going to want to pick each other up rather than point fingers and blame. And then, of course, we want to learn the game of soccer. We're all in first grade, going into second grade, 7 years old, 8 years old, and we have a lot to learn in order to play the game of soccer. And of course, it's going to be challenging. This is select soccer, so there will be teams that are also practicing, also trying to learn the game. And so we can expect to win some games, and we will likely lose some games. We're not going to win every single game that we play, but we should, when we lose those games, we should work to learn something from them and not point fingers and blame each other. As a player, there's sort of four aspects to player development. There's our technical ability, our tactical ability, physical, and mental. And I want to take a minute and just kind of briefly go through each of these. The technical ability is simply what is your individual ability to play the game of soccer? Can you dribble the ball? Can you pass the ball? Can you shoot the ball? Can you receive the ball from a pass? Can you use both your right and your left foot? Everybody knows Lionel Messi, and he's left-footed. But if you go watch highlights of Lionel Messi playing, even though he is predominantly using his left foot, he also uses his right foot to try to get around defenders, to be shifty, and to make plays. And so we have to be hopefully able to play with both feet when we're playing the game of soccer. Certainly, you're going to prefer to shoot the ball with your strong foot or make a very long pass with your long foot, or your strong foot, rather. But when we're in tight spaces, when we're making a 5-yard pass, or when we're dribbling the ball in a tight space, we should be able to use both feet and all surfaces of our feet. Our tactical ability, that's more of how we play as a team, what we're trying to do as a team. And there's a couple of teams on here, like Liverpool and Barcelona, Man City, that if you go watch them play, they all play a very similar style where they include the goalie, and that's really where our offense starts. They include the wing defenders to get up and help in scoring goals. And so our tactical ability is, do we understand where we should be on the field? You know, soccer doesn't have plays like football does, or they call pitches like baseball does. But there certainly is a flow to the game. There's a pattern of play. And so we have to try to understand what we're going to do as a team in order to be successful. That's the tactical ability. The physical ability is just, can you run? Can you run, and can you absorb some physical play from the other team? You know, you're going to get kicked. You're going to get pushed. You're going to get shoved. It happens. It's soccer, and we have to try our best to make sure that we're able to play the game for as long as possible. And maybe the most important aspect of it is our mental ability. You know, how mentally strong are we? And that means, are we positive? You know, we're going to get scored against. When that happens, are we going to point to our teammates and say, well, that was your fault? That wasn't my fault. That's your fault. Well, that's not positive. That's not picking up our teammates. And if we're having trouble learning something new, do we hang our head and go, I'll never get this. I never understand it. I'll never be any good at it. Or do we say, I can't do this today, but if I keep trying, eventually I'll get there. This is the part of the mentally strong aspect of the game, and not just soccer, but in all areas of new hobbies. And do we pick up our teammates? You know, instead of blaming somebody, do we say, that's okay, let's go, come on, guys, we can do this better, or let's keep trying, or let's work hard. And certainly, you don't have to be great from the beginning. We're all in first grade going into second grade. I don't expect anybody to be Lionel Messi. But certainly, we can start from where we're at and try to make improvements every time we come out to practice. So I'm hoping to put out some more videos that we can learn from and help us grow as a team. I'll see you guys all on the next one. Thanks. Bye.